Hello, my name's Dean Cotton. I'm the CEO of Behaviour Smart Limited, and first of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for using Behaviour Smart. We are so proud of the system and the impact it's having in schools and children's homes in the UK and around the world. Today, I would like to talk you through the key features on Behaviour Smart Plus. It's our new flagship system that's absolutely amazing. I'm sure you will agree. But don't forget, we've also got Behaviour Smart Lite for mainstream schools and Behaviour Smart Care for our care settings out there. But back to Behaviour Smart Plus. First of all, you will notice on your dashboard incidents I'm collaborating on. When somebody completes an incident form on Behaviour Smart, if somebody is involved in that incident, some other member of staff, they will receive an email asking them to collaborate on that incident report. They can click on a link in that email and come and add their comments and views. We've also got the help centre, and if you're having a real problem, you can open a ticket and we will look into it for you. So first of all, when we go to record and plan, you will notice that there are several different ways to record incidents using Behaviour Smart. First of all, we've got our behaviour clicker. Now this can be used for positive or negative behaviour. We can see here that mainstream schools might want to use a C1, C2, C3 system, but we can also use it for positive behaviour. So don't forget, if we've got a student or a young person that was polite 5 times today, we just click that 5 times and that information is now recorded and it can be analysed here in the analytics section. We've got our behaviour log. Now our behaviour log, we can record positive, negative or behaviour that might not be applicable. A member of staff completes the report and key members of staff within that organisation will receive an email telling them that a log's been recorded. They click on a link in the email, it brings them through to this page where they can record an action. Now, either the member of staff that recorded the original log or the member of staff that recorded the action can click this box here and that information will be added to the individual's smart plan. Another way we can record incidents on Behaviour Smart is a simple incident report. We put the date, the location, who completed the report, other members of staff involved. Don't forget, anybody that we put in that box will receive an email asking if they would like to collaborate on that incident report, and we write our description of the incident report here. Now when we click next page, we go through to the post-incident learning section of Behaviour Smart because we know that's extremely important and the incident is complete and we can analyse that incident report in the analytics section. Now we've also got a physical interventions report. Obviously, if a physical intervention or a restrictive physical intervention has been used, there are certain legal questions we need to answer. So we select our date and time. I'll talk you through this one. We put in here our location and who completed the incident report, any of the staff involved, and we can allow them to collaborate or not. Was anybody injured? We can complete our incident form. If physical intervention or restrictive physical intervention was used, then we need to record why. Did we make a dynamic risk assessment? Did we follow a plan? Did we monitor the breathing, etc.? And how many staff were involved. Now, when we click next page, we write the details of our incident report here, and we break it down into low, medium, high-level behaviours, how we responded, and how might we respond next time. If we can't think how to respond next time, we've put some tooltips in there to give you some support. When we click on our next page, we've got our de-escalation techniques and their effectiveness, our physical interventions and their effectiveness, and then we've got post-incident learning. We can record suspensions or permanent exclusions here. We click next page, we can submit that report. Don't forget, Behaviour Smart automatically creates behaviour plans, or smart plans we call them, so we can click that button there and update the smart plan, or we can get AI support. So that's our full incident report. We can also update smart plans here in the record and plan section. Behaviour Smart AI is a very, very useful feature. We can get AI feedback on an incident, a young person or a student, or our entire service. So if I go on to a young person here, for example, I select who that might be. and there's a number of options we've got. So for example here, we're going to set some goals for this student or this young person. Now what Behaviour Smart's doing, it's reading all the incident reports, it's working out where this student or young person needs to improve and give the individual some goals to work on. Whilst it's doing that, we can also look at how do we support low, medium and high level behaviours. We can ask if the behaviour is improving. We can look at the most common triggers or the causation of behaviour. We can even write a letter to this individual's parents informing them of that particular incident. We can get a summary of reports and a whole range of things. But there we go. There's the targets for Axel Rose. Facilitate small group activities where Axel can collaborate with selected classmates, etc, etc. So that's Behaviour Smart AI. Don't forget, we can look at the incident, get individual incidents, a young person, or we can get feedback on our entire service. Now, when we click on incidents, we'll see all the incidents that have been recorded on the system here. We can select that parents have been informed. We can flag incidents, edit, download, and even view a PDF of that incident on our screen. Smart plans, we'll have a list of all the smart plans that have been created that we can download here. And then we've got our analytics section where we can get information on all our incidents. We don't forget now, we can also get information on our logs, and we can show related logs, and there they all are. And we can also get information on our clicker, showing us how many times a behaviour has been shown. And don't forget, again, we can break that down to certain individuals, certain locations, anything we need to do. So there you go. That's a quick rundown of Behaviour Smart Plus. Once again, thank you so much for using the system, and please get in touch if you need any more support. Thank you so much.